Welcome to the Wakem universe, where fan theories come to life, hidden details get uncovered, and your favorite worlds get even more exciting. Let's dive in. The DC universe has been rebooted more times than we can count. But what if I told you it never actually got fixed? According to this theory, Flashpoint didn't just cause a temporary ripple, it permanently shattered the DC timeline, and every version of the DCU we've seen since. It's just one more failed attempt at putting the pieces back together. Let's go back. In the 2011 comic Flashpoint, Barry Allen goes back in time to save his mother. This creates a wildly different world, one where Bruce Wayne dies instead of his parents, Thomas Wayne becomes Batman, Aquaman and Wonder Woman are at war, and Superman is a secret government experiment. Eventually, Barry undoes the timeline and creates what's known as the New 52. But here's the twist. What if Flashpoint never fully ended? The New 52 was never quite right. Characters didn't remember their pasts. Relationships were off. Entire histories were rewritten without explanation. In-universe, DC later revealed that something had stolen time itself, and that something was Dr. Manhattan. That's right, the Watchmen universe's god tier being secretly manipulated the DC universe, as revealed in Doomsday Clock. But even that wasn't a clean fix. The multiverse split again, infinite Earths were restored, then collapsed, then dark versions emerged, and so on. But what if all of this chaos, rebirth, death metal, infinite frontier, is proof that Flashpoint didn't reset the DC timeline, it corrupted it permanently? That's where this theory comes in. Every reboot since 2011 has been a band-aid on a multiverse that's fundamentally broken. Let's look at the signs. First, the Flash himself. Since Flashpoint, Barry has been haunted by time travel mistakes. Every event he's involved in seems to lead to more temporal damage. In the Flash movie, we see the concept of chronobowls, timelines stacked on top of each other, a visual metaphor that suggests linear time is gone. Even when Barry fixes things, the consequences only worsen. Then there's the Batmen. In recent comics and films, we've had multiple coexisting versions of Bruce Wayne, Keaton, Affleck, Pattinson, and now potentially Jensen Ackles in Gunn's DCU. The multiverse isn't just branching, it's bleeding. Characters like Michael Keaton's Batman are back not because of nostalgia, but because their timelines were never truly resolved. They're fragments, left over from failed resets. Now let's talk about Thomas Wayne. He wasn't supposed to exist after Flashpoint, yet he's reappeared multiple times, in Flashpoint Beyond, in Batman, The Button, and even as a voice of warning. He seems to know more than he should. Almost like he's aware that his universe wasn't supposed to survive. But did anyway. That kind of meta-awareness suggests something bigger. That Flashpoint created echoes, timelines trying to correct themselves but stuck in loops. And don't forget Darkseid. In Final Crisis, Darkseid's fall collapses reality. In Zack Snyder's Justice League, we see hints that the nightmare timeline is inevitable. If multiple versions of Darkseid, timelines, and multiversal war all keep repeating. Is that fate, or is it the side effect of one timeline that never healed? This could also explain why Gunn's DCU is starting over, but not completely. Creature Commandos, the Suicide Squad, Peacemaker all seem to carry over. But Superman is new. Batman is different. The Flash? Unknown. It's not a full reboot. It's another patch, another attempt to realign a timeline that's never been stable. So what's the payoff of this theory? Imagine a future DCU event, like Justice League, Crisis, where the heroes finally confront the truth. The Flashpoint event didn't just create a paradox, it created a multiversal infection, and the only way to fix it is to unmake Flashpoint itself. Barry may have to undo the choice that started it all, not just once, but at a fundamental level, erasing every ripple from that point on. Thomas Wayne might be the key. Maybe he's trying to stop his own existence, to force Barry to let the past die. Maybe the new Superman, the new Batman, and the Flash team up to restore the true timeline, whatever that is. Or maybe, just maybe, there is no going back. The DCU is stuck in an eternal cycle of reboot and relapse, and the question becomes not how to fix it, but how to live with it. Because if this theory is right, the Flashpoint timeline never ended. The DCU has been broken ever since, and every crisis, every reboot, every new origin story is just a symptom of the same fracture. And what comes next? Might not be a new beginning. It might be the final collapse. Thanks for tuning in to the Wakem universe. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, peace.